who are your top 3 favorite fingerboard brands? Bigspin podcast, a fingerboard podcast. I am Chris. Hello, Internet. I am here with 2 guests for all the way from New York City, and they are co-founders of Pop-Up Parks. We are in San Bernardino, California. I have FB Kingston. I have Papa Jimmy, CMOS Boss. How's it going, guys?
It's going great, man.
Going great.
How's it going? How does it feel to be in Cali?
Good.
Yeah, is it cold in New York right now?
We're supposed to get like 17 inches of snow
Wow, okay.
in like the next 48 hours.
Wow, okay. So shout out to all the New York homies this weekend.
Yeah.
Dude.
Cold fingers.
There you go.
No DIY this
No, hey man, this is a dangerous time of year for the DIY. Talk to me a little bit about why you're here this weekend. What do we got going on? Where are we?
We are in San Bernardino, at Dexter's Laboratory,
Shout out
and
Dex.
we are here to host our first West Coast event.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Grateful to be here.
First of many.
First of many, for sure.
First of many. There you go. To someone listening to the pod that may not immediately know who you are, which would be crazy because I feel like you guys are everywhere for the past 2 years. Give me a little background. So we talked about FB Kingston. Give us a little background where you're from, how long you've been fingerboarding, and then we'll jump over to Pops.
So I've been fingerboarding since I was a baby in my crib, but when I first got my real like wood board, it was a slush coat board from Zoomies, and my dad actually built me like a concrete black fingerboard park.
Hell yeah. I actually saw that online when I was doing research for this pod.
Yeah.
I love that. There you go. You know, Jake, and it's so just so you know, it's fact that you've been fingerboarding since you were a baby. Because I also found the baby pictures while searching for the pod on your dad's Instagram.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. Jake PFB has been fingerboarding since kindergarten.
Really?
That's what he says. That's what he claims. I don't know, man.
But it's having the documentation.
Yeah, that's what.
Like
Trust
having
me.
the videos of him in his crib, like
Fingerboarding.
fingerboarding and doing the motions.
It's a young prodigy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What about you, Pops?
So
Some background.
So background on me, I started skateboarding when I was young, 3 years old, 4 years old, inspired by Ninja Turtles, of course.
Hey, man. Shout out Ninja Turtles.
Shout out Ninja Turtles. Like such a longevity of a cartoon.
100%.
And like an empire.
I think I was a Ninja Turtle like at least 5 times for Halloween growing up.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. Had like multiple Ninja Turtle birthday parties.
Heck yeah.
But I got into skateboarding at 3 years old. Fast forward at like 6, my parents built a skate park, and we had a skate park. So at 6 years old, I had a skate park. So I was like super immersed into New York skateboarding at that time. So that was 92, 93.
Okay.
So that was like iconic time for skateboarding. Brooklyn
Hell yeah.
Banks, Dead Industries, the start of Supreme.
You were in it.
All that. But then like so like I always had a plastic fingerboard. I'm pretty sure the one that I had was like a McDonald's toy.
Yeah, yeah.
Had that forever. And then when Tech Deck came about, that
Game
was just
changer.
like game changer.
Heck yeah. What part of New York are you originally from?
I grew up on Long Island,
Okay.
Suffolk County, Long Island.
Okay.
But
okay.
at a young age, I was always in the city, especially with the skate park.
Yeah.
Connecting with people from Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan.
Heck yeah.
Going to like all those skate spots at a young age was super dope.
Super dope. And so what is your I know you just had a birthday in August. How old are you?
9.
Dude, okay. See, it wasn't too far off. My note said either 9 or 10. Yeah. There we go. We're getting there. Being that he's 9 years old, obviously super, new to fingerboarding, but obviously with skateboarding, with it being such a huge part of your upbringing, was that like something you knew you kind of wanted to pass on to him, or is that something he just kind of gradually took to?
It was something that like when he was a baby, it just was natural that I handed him a Tech Deck when he could grab something,
Oh, for sure.
And he really like just ran with it. He always had Tech Decks, and I could just see that like vision of him. There's actually a video of him. He doesn't even have a tech deck in his hand, but he's just on like the edge of the bed doing the motions.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, he's into this.
He's
you
into
know?
it.
He drifted off. He went into monster trucks for a little bit, but like the tech deck was just always a staple. You
Consistent.
look at pictures of him, dinners that we're having, like there's always a tech deck on the table.
Always
Yeah,
a Ninja Turtle and a tech deck. I would be with my Ninja
Damn,
Turtle.
bro.
I would put it on the tech deck and it's like
Who's your Ninja Turtle?
my favorite.
Yeah.
I would probably say Michelangelo.
Damn. There you go,
Party
man.
dude.
There you
Already did.
got it. You know,
Raffy was always my guy.
oh yeah. Come on, man. There you go. Let me ask you this. When is the first memory you have of like fingerboarding, but like really being into it, like wanting to do tricks? You know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, when you hand a baby a tech deck, they're just kind of slapping it around. When's that first time that you remember kind of like it clicking in your mind, like, yo, like this is skateboarding, I can do tricks and stuff like that?
I would say for my 8th birthday, my dad got me a bunch of Black River boards. My first, like, after the Zoomies Slush Colt, I would say it was a Vivid Wood.
Hell yeah. There you go. And not to jump too far ahead, this might be an epic question for you. But aside from doing pop-up parks with your dad, you also, and we'll talk more about it in depth, but you also do lap parks. From an early age, I mean, which is just a couple years ago. I feel weird saying that because it's like we have so many people on the pod that are like way older, but we're talking about a couple years ago. From an early age, did you always have that entrepreneur mindset as far as like wanting to do your own thing and launch your own products?
Yeah, after my dad was like telling me about it, I would say I wanted to do something.
Hell yeah.
And I came up with lap parks because I would be fingerboarding in the backseat of my dad's car with a piece of cardboard, his iPad or something.
Hell yeah. You know, it's funny.
Anything flat he could
Yeah.
skate on.
You know, when I was doing the deep dive on the Instagram, I thought it was crazy to see like the early days of lap parks, and it was like you could tell that everything's so raw. And that's just like the coolest thing is when you're first starting out and it's like you're building it and you're making it compared to now, and they just look proper.
Yeah.
And we got a new version coming soon too.
Hey man, we keep it going.
Yeah.
Before we drift too far into your background stuff like that, let me ask you guys. It's not your first time being on the West Coast. Obviously, you were out here last year.
Yep.
You guys do a lot of traveling for fingerboarding. What has your experience been with West Coast fingerboarding in general, and more specifically this weekend? I know we hit Slush.
Yep.
I know we hit Dynamic.
Yep.
Joy Cold headquarters.
Yeah.
Talk to me about West Coast fingerboarding.
Well, it's really fun. I could say that for sure. I would say my favorite part of the West Coast is Dynamic.
Yeah, Scott's great.
Yeah, he is really great. But I like the brick park in the back.
Yeah, the Joy
Tiny
Colt
ramps?
Tiny ramps, yeah.
Dude,
That's an
That
epic
park is legendary.
It really is.
And then you have so much going on there, right? Because you have Dynamic, you have Joy Colt,
Yep.
you got Chetty doing Stacked,
Stacked,
then you
same,
have
yeah.
Raul doing Moods.
Yep.
And it's just, at one point, I think even Stefan was doing Devise out of there. You know what I mean?
It's a vortex in there.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And honestly, the first time we went last year,
Yeah.
I was a little intimidated.
Yeah.
You know, I walked in and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, and these were like new homies that I had just met
Right.
through Remy. Shout out to Remy for hooking that up.
Hell yeah.
And you know, like our skill level has advanced so much in the last year. So when we went there this year, it was cool to actually like sesh a little bit, be a little more comfortable. But to add to what you first said,
Yeah.
like there's even more going on there now. Like,
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
so much in the works. It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
I like watching the 3D printers. It's just so
Oh, dude.
satisfying.
They have so many. What do they? I think last time I was there, they had like 4 or 5.
There's probably double that now.
Yeah. They're just cranking them, dude.
I mean, they're just, you know, they're making so many products and,
Hell
and
yeah.
great things, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's inspiring being in there too,
Heck yeah.
you know?
Love it. Talk to me about, so obviously when you're younger, you're growing up with tech decks and stuff like that. Give me your experience when you first kind of start realizing, you know, people are doing tricks on these things. There's this big community. Because I assume that kind of ties into where his interest kind of starts peaking.
So I said this to someone recently, right?
Yeah.
Like tech decks for me as a skateboarder
Yeah.
was really cool, but it was really more like imaginative on like what I could do outside on my skateboard. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be able to do like the stuff that I could do now.
Right.
You know, like I wasn't thinking I could do, like switch wasn't a thing, you know, like you were just kind of like flicking the tail and hoping that you landed it, you know what I mean? And then
Right.
you'd get like a little more control and be able to like kick flip and tray flip. But like the stuff that people are doing now is wild. The stuff that I can do now is wild. But I would say it leading up to his 8th birthday was really, that year is when we went to the DIY. We had some better boards. We had some
Right.
slush cold completes. I think we had a teak tuning board complete, right?
Yeah.
And then for his birthday, I just went crazy and bought a bunch of Black River obstacles, and
Hell yeah.
he got the Vivid Wood, and you know, I'm trying to think of some of the other boards we got. But you know, it just ended up like we were like, oh wow, now we could really like, now we're progressing.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
seen his progression obviously just was like took off like a rocket ship.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, heck yeah.
he's still to this day, like, you know, me filming a clip takes me 5, 6, 7
Easy.
minutes. His clip is like 30 seconds.
Oh,
like
yeah.
less than a minute, and he did
Yeah.
anything.
You
he's
take
trying
one
to do.
scroll through his page, and most of those tricks are done first try.
First try.
Yeah.
First time I hung out with him, we were across the street from Slush Cold, and we were eating some food, and he had asked me like to kick flip over a bottle, and in my mind I'm like, you know, yeah, I'll try it. Let me finish eating, and he was just like, you know, I tried a couple times. I'm like, oh, I'll come back to it. He was like, I got it. First try. And it's just like they're just built different.
It's
You know what I
it
mean?
is as his personal videographer.
There you go.
It is wild frustrating
Yeah.
sometimes because he walks up and does it, and I'm like, I didn't even hit the record button
Yeah.
yet, you know?
No, 100%. I love the clips. I love the clips on your page where you do a trick, and right when you land it, you're super hyped. And I think there's even clips of maybe mom or dad in the background. They're just like, oh, you know, it was just because, you know, when you land that trick that you've been battling, which for you, it's not long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just super crazy. Let me ask you, not to jump too far ahead, but how do you, if someone asked you, how do you progress so fast and how can they progress faster at fingerboarding? What would you say?
Honestly, it's just you gotta get good.
You
Okay.
You
gotta
got good.
do it, right?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
gotta do it.
I like that. Must be a New York thing. That reminds me of Esco,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Esco is just like, because
do
he's a
it.
beast too.
He is.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, they're just built different on the East Coast.
But you know, it really, and I tell him this all the time, it is just doing it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of envisioning it, locking in, and you know, I mean, fingerboarding is so close to skateboarding.
Yeah.
Like it gives me that same feeling, that same rewarding feeling. Like I love the battle of doing it, and then
Yeah.
when you land something smooth.
I always throw
game
my
changer.
board sometimes.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta.
What's funny, I don't know if you noticed in his clips, 99% of his clips, when he lands it, he's not even looking. He's looking at me.
Yeah.
It's
I've noticed.
so funny. I'm like,
Dude.
you're not even looking at your board. Like
He
that
just
was
feels it.
just a no look.
You know,
landing.
because I think at some point, and you guys let me know if you agree with this. At some point, I think like certain tricks and certain lines feel like you could almost do them with your eyes closed because it's more of like a feeling and an emotion,
Absolutely.
and you know what I mean.
it's you know
fluid.
hand-eye coordination, but like you know when you get that feeling,
Yeah.
it is like just like a second nature.
I
type
love it.
thing.
To wrap up skateboarding real quick. Favorite skaters growing up?
Oh, my favorite skater, hands down, Tom Penny. Tom
Classic.
Penny. Tom Penny. It's funny because it's like the whole flip team, but like
Yeah.
Tom Penny and Bob Burnquist were always two of my top favorites because
Hell yeah.
Bob is legendary on vert, but he does like he's like a street skater on vert.
Unvert.
You know, his switch game was always crazy, and then Tom Penny. I mean, Tom Penny is for sure my all-time favorite skater.
Damn, that might be a first on the pod. We've gotten a lot of
Yeah.
pros. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go, man.
All right.
Do you by chance have a favorite skater right now?
Rodney Mullen.
Hey, that's a classic too.
Yeah, he's been going down the Rodney Mullen.
Oh, dude. I talk about this all the time, but and I'm sure you've seen it, but Rodney Mullen versus Daewon Song on the picnic tables.
legendary.
Dude, that will get you hyped for a sesh immediately.
Immediately. I mean,
100%.
those two, and it was funny because at that time, like they seemed like such different skaters.
Yeah.
But how they made that video together was just iconic.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was super crazy.
Who's your favorite skater?
Favorite skater right now? It's tough because, for growing up, it was always Jeff Raleigh.
Okay.
Always. And then it's like, as I got a little older, I like the new guy, Luan Oliveira. Dude, the pop and the speed is insane.
I watched his game of skate repeatedly because how he goes so fast, and they're only in like a 20-foot square. Just his pop.
Yeah.
I would say for new, also, what's his name? Wow, Brazilian cat.
There's a lot of Brazilian. I was about to say there's a lot of them.
Oh wow, his name just totally slipped. Not Rodrigo.
Felipe?
No.
Gustavo?
No, he's got the baggy style. Switch back.
Does he ride for Primitive?
Yeah.
Switch
back tails.
There's
everything.
a lot.
New Balance. He rides for.
Oh,
wow,
we're gonna have to come back to that one.
Yeah, we gotta come back.
We're gonna have to come back to that one.
Can't even believe it.
Hey man, there's sometimes there you go. Let me ask you this. Fair, because I think a lot of people want to know. This is actually a question from the internet. Someone wants to know, who are your favorite fingerboarders?
My favorite fingerboarders?
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do a big three. Who's your big three in fingerboarding?
Jake PFB. Jake PFB. I would say Mike Schneider.
Classic.
And Green Stees.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
There you go.
I've leveled up.
Yeah, you have.
It's funny because some of his first, like, Tony Fingers, New York.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to be as good as Tony. I want to be. You think I'll ever be as? He rips. But it's just funny to see his progression. Yeah. Like he's on his way.
No, 100%.
Like Kingston 100%. Is definitely on his way to being a contender of everyone.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
East Coast is built different, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the guys out there are just doing the craziest, like just gnarliest stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Esco kills it. There's, the whole Semi-Chub team. Shout out to Semi-Chub.
Yeah.
He's
New sponsor.
Hell
yeah.
Well, actually, first sponsor.
First sponsor. That's a huge first sponsor.
That is.
That's a huge first sponsor. And then homie's local, right?
Yeah.
Queens?
Yep. Shout out to David.
Yeah. There you go.
So, what funny story. So, he gets sponsored.
Yeah.
They announce it, right?
Yeah.
I walk away. I see them all. The whole team is playing a game of skate.
Yeah.
He beats the team.
Damn.
Upon entry. Like,
damn.
That was a hell of an entry onto Semi-Chub.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the FB King Pro model.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's going to be super sick. Let's do this. Let's transition to talk about the New York scene in general, right?
Yeah.
Give me an overview of the New York scene. What's the vibe? What are the people like? What are the sessions like? Give me the scoop.
I'll take this one. So we've hosted, I think, 7 events in New York.
Right.
And just the scene even prior to that, at the DIY, connecting with people, it's been really cool. Everybody is super dope. A lot of people making their own things.
Oh, yeah. Tons of cool brands, too.
Tons of cool brands.
Yeah.
And it's just, everybody's cool. It's been a real vibe. Like, everybody really supports each other. Everybody hypes each other up. It seems like, and with pop-up parks, I feel like we've really been bringing people together.
Yeah.
And we've seen nothing but, like, positivity, great clips.
Hell yeah.
Great edits coming from our events.
It's pretty incredible that you've only been doing this, correct me if I'm wrong, but since August with pop-up parks, and you're already 7 events. Would this be 8 or is it 7 today?
I gotta check. I think this is 8.
Damn.
I think this is number 8.
Crushing it.
Yeah. I mean, we've been trying to do two events a month, and and building. We've been building out our shop within the space.
Right.
To be able to have gear, because New York is definitely lacking in that. Like, we don't have any sesh spots other than the DIY, which is more of a summer nice weather thing.
Yeah, nice weather thing.
And then for shops, like we don't have any shops. So.
Yeah, there you go. Talk to me a little bit about the HQ, because I feel like a lot of people will have questions about that.
Yeah, so This space is a space that I manage. We rent out for various events. So it's just an event rental space that I have access to.
Yeah.
And I'm able to store my parks there and keep everything there. But the setup and the time it takes to get everything ready, make sure the space is clean, set up all the tables, lay out all the parks, make sure everything's good, set up our shop. Kingston's been setting up a little concession stand at the events now, so
there
we
you
got
go.
some
Entrepreneur,
snacks and
man.
drinks. Yeah. But yeah, it's,
Drinks and
it's
snacks.
definitely a solid hour and change to set up, hour and change to break it down.
Hell yeah.
So it takes a lot out of you doing these events, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy fingerboarding
Yeah.
very much,
Yeah.
and I enjoy doing this with him. So
Hell yeah.
I say we're both equal because he could do switch and nollie heels, and I could do switch and nollie hard flips.
Damn.
yeah, I know this guy
I was about to say, man, it's just,
keeps me on my toes for sure.
you gotta be. Sometimes the young guns, man,
Yeah.
they'll get you. Let me ask you, King. So obviously we'll come back to pop-up parks in a minute, but I thought it was interesting that, on your Instagram, scrolling through, there's pictures of you at the DIY.
Yeah.
Obviously you've been to Slush Cult, you've been to the Vault. Talk to me about what it's like kind of seshing these essentially iconic places in fingerboarding.
Well, it's fun, really fun, and Slush Cult is a really cool place. Honestly, when Dad is fingerboarding, I sometimes go play the Ninja Turtle or the Mortal Kombat
dude,
game in
hell
the
yeah.
back.
Not enough people know that those games exist in Slush
Yeah.
Cult, the mini mart. Gotta have more people doing that next time.
Yeah.
I like that. Heck yeah.
The Vault, I like it because they have parks in the back.
Yeah.
One park in the shop area. The shop area park is really sick. I like that park.
And they just got an update too.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
are all tiny rams
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Tiny Rap's killing it.
Yeah.
I got
hell yeah.
my first FB scooter.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
There
Vault.
you go. FB
Yeah.
scooter's taking off.
Yeah.
People are just going crazy with it.
I mean, going back to the beginning of Tech Decks, the bikes were a thing.
Yeah.
And
Hell
they,
yeah.
but now, like you said, now people are really taking off with it. and
Oh
going.
yeah. It's a different beast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
LC boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
got-
taking that dude. I feel like is just on the cutting edge of everything.
Yeah.
Something's getting popular and homie's dropping it.
The only
Absolutely.
trick I could do is a tail whip. I don't know how people do
That's all you need.
the bar spins with their
Oh.
fingers.
Now Jet Li has some of the best bar spins.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I've
Jet
seen
Li's
his
great.
moves.
Going back to pop-up parks, let me ask you, what has the reception been from your local community? Because a lot of the times when you start a new brand, or even an event company or stuff like that, there is that awkwardness a little bit for the first event or two, where you kind of gotta let people kind of feel you out and see what you're all about. How's that reception been?
What do you think from the younger community? How are your peers?
Good.
What do you think's the feedback?
Are they tapped in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say the feedback's been amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of the parents that are bringing some of the younger kids are super hyped and been spreading the word. Our organic growth has definitely been amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let me add a question for Dad. Sometimes there's a question when it comes to events, when it comes to essentially charging for events. And I think we talked about this in private a little bit. And there tends to be a little bit of a stigma. You know what I mean? Not with everyone, but it does exist in conversations. For anyone that just wants to know, what's the point of charging, which obviously you're not in the damn snow for number one, or you're in New York, but just give me a little background on that. Well, what would you kind of say to something like that? A question about the charging for events.
So, obviously we want to support the community. We don't want to be banging people over the head and charging, if we don't have to, or charging too much. So pretty much, my goal first and foremost was to cover the space,
100%.
because you are paying to rent a space.
Right.
After that, you're if you're in a space like this, Dexter's Laboratory, homie's got
insane
thousands
parks.
of dollars of parks in here. You know what I mean? So you're paying for the value of the space. You know, and I kind of related it to skateboarding in the sense of like, you know, years ago you used to pay $10-20 for a session to go skate, you know, and then as more public parks became available, you know, that kind of dwindled away. But, you know, with this, there are no public spots, you know, like there's the DIY, but again, that's like subject to
the weather,
a lot of variables.
Only summer.
Yeah. So, you know, having this space, you know, there has to be a value attached to it. You know what I mean? So, you know, we obviously didn't, you know, we're trying to work out the best way to, you know, make it the best experience possible. You know, like I'm trying to really have as many giveaways, tap in with as many sponsors as possible. You know, so I see it growing in that way. You know, being able to just add more value to the experience for the fingerboarder.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Adding value.
I
love it. Talk to me about the parks, because I understand Tanner from Sausage has been killing it. So are those parks that are like pop-up parks, or those Sausage Ram parks that just kind of come to the events?
The first park we had built was from Tanner.
Yeah.
And again, Remy designed it, Tanner built it, I bought it.
Yeah.
That was kind of Kingston's birthday present that year.
That's a hell of a birthday present.
In August.
Yeah.
It was.
Damn.
That one, and that park really set it off for Tanner too. I feel like now, like the board rails around and the curb cuts is like a standard in his park. The curb cuts are fire.
Yeah. He's even killing it with the Black River, like
the remixes.
Yeah, the
my
remixes
God,
are
the
insane.
He posted like his whole like passenger seat was just full of like all Black River stuff. I was like, you're gonna chop all those up, aren't you? He was like, yep. I was like, good, do it.
Needs to be done.
But we had that first big park. I had a couple plazas that I had built.
Yeah.
I had built a couple concrete parks for him for Christmas. That came out pretty dope.
Yeah.
And what's so funny about that is we were the only people that skated it for so long. And then like when we did the first event, like seeing how other people were skating it, I was like, oh wow, all right, cool.
That's the first one you built, right?
The
concrete one?
No. That first one actually
Does that come to events?
Oh man. So that first one ended up getting destroyed.
No.
What
happened?
It was a learning experience with that one because you know, I didn't put any mesh in the concrete.
That'll do it.
And I had a rail that was super solid in it, and I just went to go lift it up like to put something underneath it, and I pulled it out, and there was a chunk missing.
Oh.
You know, so that park
Memories
will just live on in our memories.
Yeah.
But so I have 2 concrete plazas. I built another park. We've been Ostra.
Yeah.
Another homie from New York. We bought a couple parks from him. He's blessed a couple parks. We got Mike, Hobby Archives. He just left a park with us. So, you know, we've had a good collective of homies. And I always say, you know, for homies that are building parks, like our space is like a showroom.
Right.
So, like, if you wanted to bring a park, let homie sesh it, put a tag on it, you know what I mean? And, you know, leave it. If somebody wants to buy it, cool. If not, it's there for us. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So I think we're going to have a lot more events like that.
Hell yeah.
Where we're going to have, you know, a Sausage Ramps event where he'll have a bunch of parks where people could purchase them or.
That's crazy.
You know?
Those remixes are nuts.
Dude, those remixes are super dope.
They're nuts.
Yeah. He's got a great mind, you know, with that. And he's very, Tanner's also a nasty fingerboarder too. So like,
for sure.
You know, I feel like his scale is always good. His vision on like functionality is great.
It's great. I love it. Talk to me a little bit about the future of pop-up parks, because obviously I know that. I mean, this technically counts as a collab with Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
coming out.
Yeah.
Do we have other collabs coming down the pipeline? Could we maybe see some? Obviously we got the merch.
Yep.
Are we seeing more merch? Maybe some pop-up park obstacles, some decks. What do we got?
Definitely more pop-up parks merch, more gear. Lap Parks 2.0 gonna come back in full effect. A little bigger, a little more design to it.
Okay.
And then really what I'd like to see for us for this year is building more towards having a physical shop location.
Yeah.
So we could be open a little more.
Yeah.
And what I'm really working on is brand highlighted events and pop-ups.
Hell yeah.
Like within our space.
Well, you got the ESCO one coming up, right?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that
March 1st?
Yeah.
ESCO definitely set it off. I mean, so far we did the Semi-Chub video premiere party.
Yep.
That was an awesome event. This March 1st event is looking really good. Like
Yeah.
ESCO definitely did his thing, getting sponsor packs and getting, putting it all together.
hell yeah,
We've gotten a lot of exposure from just recently we had Jenkem magazine.
dude? That was huge.
Yeah,
that was huge.
That got us a lot of exposure. I feel like this next event, based off of how many like moms
Yeah.
have been like DMing the page, like, "Hey, when's
Yeah.
the next event? Where do we get
Yeah.
tickets?" I think we're gonna have a good amount of kids, which was also like
Yeah,
from
it's like more kids every
from the
time.
father perspective.
Yeah.
starting this for my son.
Hell
You know, I wanted to see him, have a group of more like-minded, kids and
Yeah,
stuff like
kids,
that.
yeah.
It was, and it's been really cool to see because we have a few that are like regulars now, right? Like
Yeah.
Rafa and his other homie Shane.
Shane.
Yeah, there's a couple kids that like, they
That's the
all
best, man.
They huddle up together
Yeah.
and
We huddle up by the food factory. That's what I call it. The
Yeah.
food factory.
The food
yeah,
factory is
it's a little
crazy.
concession stand, but definitely want to do more brand highlighted events. Like I would love to do a dynamic event, a flat face event.
That would be crazy.
Definitely going to do a slush cold pop up for sure.
Is that
because
confirmed?
I mean I
Clay.
believe so. Clay,
Slide in the DMs.
Yep. But no, I think he got to speak on West Coast. I'll say my piece on West Coast is y'all are super cool out here.
Yeah.
Like
There you go.
super talented, super welcoming. Y'all got good spots that, you
Yeah.
can pull up, slush cold, vault, dynamic.
Hell yeah, we even got
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dex doing it in the IE.
Yeah.
This is my first time here, by the way.
Dude, I
I'm
appreciate
stoked.
you coming out. I appreciate anybody that's pulling up today because
Hell yeah.
I know. See, that was a challenge of finding a spot out here, right? Because
Right.
if I did it in Venice Beach, then all the IE homies had to drive an hour and a half that way.
Yeah.
If I did it here, then all those homies had to drive an hour and a half. I'm like trying to find a spot
Yeah, that
in
kinda
or
works.
around LA that people don't have to drive an hour to. Like
Yeah.
somebody's driving an hour.
100%.
It's like
Yeah, that was me.
yeah.
Yeah, a little hour, 30 minutes.
I
hour,
mean,
20
we
minutes.
we were going to stay up in LA last night. We ended up driving back down to Escondido. So we drove an hour and a half up this morning,
Oh,
too.
hell
So,
no.
but listen, it's all for
Worth
the love,
it.
It's
Worth
super
it.
worth it. It's a beautiful day. We're looking
Hell
at
yeah.
snow on mountains. We
Yeah,
got
man, we're
some
close.
Epic parks, doing
Hell
this
yeah.
podcast with you, man.
Hey, man, I
We're
appreciate you guys
grateful.
being on the pod. Hell yeah.
Likewise.
Let's do this. Let's talk about you as a fingerboarder, right?
Yeah.
We talked about obviously some advice you have for people learning and stuff like that. You obviously have your sponsor.
I do.
Do we have any dream sponsors?
Pyro.
Damn,
Oh,
Pyro. I would say also dynamic.
Scott, sign the
Dynamic.
DMs.
And
What'd you
then
go to tape?
Tape. Ear tape.
Damn,
Ear
I
tape.
should have known.
Yeah, you should've
I
known
should have
that.
known. I should have known. I like that. What about bushings? And we said
Bushings?
dynamics, right?
Dynamics for trucks.
What are you doing bushings? Stock bushings?
I'd say teak tuning.
Oh, there you go. Little Jake PFB colorway.
PFD.
What about you, pops? What do you got?
all right. So,
What are you rocking?
I mean, Semi-Chub has been a staple for both of us.
Hell yeah.
Also, waste. Waste is a classic of mine, and that was actually shout out to Travis. He made Kingston his first Kingston board.
That's fire.
The bootleg Baker.
Bootleg Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And,
actually really fire. That's a cool graphic.
Yeah, he's the homie, and he does quality work for sure.
Hell
And he's an OG in the game. But I usually either waste Semi-Chub for boards, your tape always. Definitely dynamics, unless I've been trying out these indies or
Yeah, the indies are crazy.
Indies
on
are
it.
crazy.
Tuning. I definitely go with Zane shit.
Yeah.
Stacked stacked wheels. Stacked wheels. I mean, I'm a huge fan of pyro too. I feel like him and I, Kingston and I, we've had like a ton of Joy Colts, ton of pyros.
Ton of pyros.
Pyros seem to be the go-to. I love the minis.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
he loves
I
the
love
minis.
There you go. Let me ask you, when it comes to fingerboard gear, we just like sharing trucks and wheels and decks and stuff like that, or do you guys have your separate little stashes?
Oh boy, you take this one.
So the Vivid Wood, actually, he bought that for himself, but I stole it
Damn.
because I liked
stole
it. I stole it.
Snatched it.
Love it.
But the first boards he had were wood clubs.
Yeah, I had some deep concave,
Yeah.
like high kick.
Those are crazy boards.
And I remember Remy being like, dude, and it was like a 34.
Ooh.
Remy was like, dude, you're not going to skate this forever. Like,
Right.
you need a smaller board.
Yeah.
And he actually gave me a 30 millimeter stack that was like super mellow. And
Oh, yeah.
I
The
leveled
World
up
one?
completely with that. And then from there, I got 09 Semi-Chub, the 29. And that thing, I was like, I learned so much with that.
Hell yeah.
So it's just been, but as far as gear, oh my gosh, this guy right here,
I can only imagine.
if he likes it, it's his.
Damn.
If he likes it, it's his.
Dang,
Like
man. What are you gonna do?
I get the scraps.
Yeah.
I get the scraps. Like,
Got to buy stuff he doesn't like.
and I buy myself boards, and he'll instantly grab it.
Hey,
and,
man.
and you know, and run it up. What's funny is he's the type though, he can pick up anything.
Yeah.
He can literally, I don't know if you just seen the clip of him on that curved ledge. He did tray flip crook, nollie crook, fakie crook,
All
Switch.
deadly.
switch tray
Even right
crook.
now, even when we walked up and it was just like, switch from blunt, switch flip
But
out.
he
Like,
did that.
Yeah.
He did that on this waist setup that is not his board. He doesn't skate it. He picked it up and did that all like within a few tries.
that's nuts.
You know, like I test them every once in a while. Speaking of Tom Penny, we have an OG, right? We got an OG board right here,
There you go.
an OG tech deck.
Damn.
Yep,
This really is OG.
that's a real OG tech deck right there. That's like maybe second generation, but
Is there a bee in there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, Jake PFB would be pissed right now if he saw that bee. He does not like the bees.
No,
No,
That's
he's not
all
a
right.
bee guy. I
That's-
love he's just chilling in there.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Speaking of Jake PFB,
Oh, yeah.
we got a full Jake PFB
Ooh.
complete.
Oh, this really is Jake's board.
That's really Jake.
I remember this one.
That was Boo's last year. No, 2 years. ago.
Yeah, I was about to say the year before. Damn.
The year before we walked up, and
It's fire, actually.
What's funny is shout out to Jake being
Shout out
like
Jake.
celebrity with the kids.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, Kingston walked up and was like, "Oh my God, that's Jake FB."
Jake has
And
that
I was
effect.
like, yo, go give him a lap park.
yeah.
And
Actually, first of all, I said LC boards.
yeah,
I
yeah,
said that's
yeah.
LC boards.
He thought it was LC boards.
Hey, man.
But
I could kind of see it.
Yeah.
But we walked up and he got a little shook. So he was like, can you talk to him? So I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And ended up just like, I mean, one of the nicest dudes I've
Jake
ever
is
met,
great.
period.
100%.
And we ended up kicking it. He was super cool. Like him and Kingston kicked it tough like the whole rest of the
Hell
sesh. And then that was how we stayed connected when we came out here. We met y'all at Slush
Hell yeah.
Colt and everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, man, West Coast is super welcoming
Is that
out
beef
here.
still in there?
Now he's on my laptop.
He's under the laptop.
He's just doing his thing, man.
He's just a bee in the world. He's trying to find some,
Hey, man.
trying to make some honey.
I'm about to mic him up, bro. Put him on the pod.
He's trying to sesh.
Hey, man.
Did you get a ticket, bro?
I was all about to say, show me your wristband.
Yep.
There you go.
But yeah, man, we love it out here, and I
Hell
could
yeah.
definitely see doing, more pop-ups here. I would love to. I mean, confirm. Clayton said yesterday we need to do a pop-up parks.
Love it.
Shop sesh.
Definitely.
I love it.
We'll be out here more. We like it out here. It's nice weather.
Well, listen, a lot of the questions we got from the internet, we covered in the pod, but someone wanted to know if you've ever had a chopped cheese the Aki way.
Oh,
Is that a weird thing to ask a New Yorker? Like,
that's a standard thing to ask
Okay,
in New York.
okay.
Actually, like
I felt weird about it. I was like, I don't know.
Nah,
Okay.
I feel like people are so in tune with that chopped cheese.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you.
What is a
Never
chopped
had
cheese?
one.
What?
I've
You've never had one?
Never had one.
Wait a minute.
We've been pretty plant based
Okay.
for years. I've been pretty plant based for like 15 years. He's been pretty plant based his whole life.
Yeah.
So when people come to town and they ask us for the chopped cheese and the less healthy things,
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know about that. Like, you want to go get some vegan food? Caravan of Dreams, Planta, Nixie, Urban Vegan Kitchen.
Damn.
Right?
Those are the
Like,
spots.
Yeah, we're regulars at most of those spots.
The only place he said that I could eat fast food is In-N-Out.
Okay, wait, let me back it
okay.
up.
That's a must.
We had In-N-Out for the first time ever the other day.
Yeah.
I have never, and I lived out here. I lived in Malibu for years. Like I've had farms out down here.
Yeah.
And never had In-N-Out. We had In-N-Out the other day.
How was it?
I can see
So
why
good.
people get off that plane and get in.
Right.
So
100%.
we're health, like that's why I don't really go into like the whole super vegan thing. Like
Right.
we're health conscious,
Okay.
And we're like 98%, There's that 2% where we might go get some In-N-Out.
Hey, man.
And we did,
On
and
the way back.
I was
ain't
on the way
mad at
back.
it. I ain't
Yeah,
mad
man.
at it.
There's a couple on the way to the airport. I'm just saying, man.
Oh yeah, dude, they're all over the place.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
pop out real quick. And
Oh,
I
it's
saw
yeah.
like 4 on the way here.
Dang, there you go. Let me ask, if we had to do an aux cable right now to put some music on at the sesh, what are you putting on? Like what song or what artist, what band? What are you listening to?
Wiz Khalifa.
Damn. That's a good answer, man. That's a classic.
He got the fingerboard backstage with Wiz.
Really?
Over the summer. So a good friend of mine, Breeze, is Wiz's bodyguard security.
Yeah.
And invited us. They were on Long Island.
Right.
We went back there, and Kingston was like hard flipping over people's hand. Everybody was like, "Do a trick,
Do a
go."
trick. Yeah, dude, that's the
cool.
standard. What about you? What kind of music you putting on?
I'm a '90s hip hop guy. So
Hell yeah.
I mean, Redman is my Tom Penny.
Of music?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
I Redman can't miss. I listen to his whole catalog. Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang,
EPMD. I'm a 90. I'm stuck in that.
I love
that
it.
time.
Let me ask you guys here. A question for both of you. Favorite Taylor Swift song? Come on, man.
Can you hear the crickets?
Oh no. No Taylor Swift fans in the house.
I couldn't tell you one Taylor Swift song.
Man, you guys gotta leave my beanie alone,
Oh,
man. Leave my
man.
beanie alone, man.
Uh-oh.
Tripping on Taylor Swift. All right.
Oh, here, wait. You got something to match the beanie.
What's this?
So
What are these?
those are Mike, Hobby Archives. He does
Okay.
the heavy bushing on the bottom,
No.
washers on the top. You get a good rattle with it. You should definitely,
Dude, that is massive.
definitely try it.
We might have to set these up.
You should definitely try it.
That's all
God
mine.
damn. That's
I got the blue.
dude.
All blue board.
Yeah,
Joy Colts.
That's massive. We're gonna have to set these up right after.
yeah. I definitely want you to try those.
I love it.
He's on to something with those.
Let's do this. Let's end the pod on a controversial question. No nuance. Okay. Can't tell us why. Who are your top 3 favorite fingerboard brands?
Black River.
Okay.
Loft.
Ooh, that's a solid fucking choice.
And Sammy Chubb, of course.
Sammy Chubb. Hey,
Hey.
man. I was waiting for the sponsor shout
I
out.
was waiting for that too.
Hey, man. There you go. Let's do this. Who do you guys, obviously, with you guys being tied so closely to East Coast fingerboarding, who we shouting out? Who we putting on for?
Your tape.
Hell
Esco
yeah.
FB. Sammy Chubb.
Whole gang.
Whole gang. Tony Fingers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Austria Ramps.
Switch, the homie Ari, definitely. We'll consider Tanner East Coast. I
Tanner.
mean, he's
Tanner.
He's out that
Pennsylvania.
way.
Yeah,
He's out
Pennsylvania.
that way.
East Coast, not a New Yorker, but he's out there. Yeah, we got a lot of good people out there. Mad
Yeah.
Science, he puts on some good events.
Oh, yeah.
Mad Science.
Yeah.
Trigger
else?
Squeak.
Yeah. The Trick or Squeak event was dope.
Yeah.
Who else out that way?
That was actually
Remy
my-
Banks.
There you
Remy
go.
Banks.
Remy Banks been he's our behind the scenes
Yeah.
guy with Pop-Up Parks. He definitely has connected a lot of dots for us.
Hell yeah.
And he's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Out here, you got
Yeah.
FB.Chris.
No, man. We got
JPFB.
Jake
Yup.
PFB.
Yep.
There you go, man. Travel plans for the rest of the year. Fingerboarding.
We do have a goal to get to Germany this year.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Maybe not
life-changing.
for any like fast fingers or anything like that. Like we would
Okay.
love to just take a trip and go out
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way and
Yeah.
you know tap in.
ASI.
Yeah.
That honestly, that shop, you got to dedicate an entire day. There's
Yeah.
just too much.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming in the best way possible.
I mean, we're really looking forward to FBCon.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. What is that? Like a month and a half away?
Yeah.
2 months away?
Yeah. We are super hyped for that.
Dude.
That honestly, listen, as an adult, was one of the funnest weekends I've had.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Like we had
Stayed up
so
at 2
much
in the
fun.
morning every night.
Yeah.
He stayed up till 2 the first night, 1 the next night. I'm like, dude, if you want to
Yeah.
continue to fingerboard, like you got to get some
You got to
rest.
get some sleep.
You got to get some
There
rest.
you go. Listen, you've already been to a couple rendezvous. For someone that hasn't been to a rendezvous, that may be listening to this and going to their first rendezvous, what are some tips? How do you survive rendezvous, especially in April?
I would say
Put your deodorant on.
Yes. Shower at the hotel. Step 1.
go to Collier's shop in his bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did have a shop in the restroom.
Christian had the shop in the bathroom.
We did have a shop.
I would say get rest.
Yeah.
Definitely get rest. And have fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
And maybe come to Cracker Barrel Con.
Cracker Barrel Con is crazy, actually.
Yeah, yeah. We
That is
we had
insane.
we had a moment last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
But
This
that
year,
way, that was the year that like everyone thought Jake was kidnapped.
yeah.
yeah.
Bro.
We did kind of kidnap him. 'Cause
Low
it-
key, his phone was showing the location in like the bushes behind the hotel, and Christian and I were like, "Oh my god!" Like
His
we were
TikTok got
freaking
hacked.
out. Yeah, that's right.
we came back and Christian walked up to him like sweating bullets. Like,
Yeah.
dude, your TikTok got hacked. Where have you been? What's
Exactly,
happening?
bro.
And we had an amazing time because
Had a Cracker Barrel breakfast this morning.
it was like a 45-minute wait. So we were
Yeah.
all just out front.
Yeah,
Tony, Chris, David, Semi-Chub, and Jake, and
Hell
like,
yeah.
and us, and we were just like we were clipping up on like the wildest stuff,
Yeah.
and like we went in, we had a great breakfast, and
Yeah.
like and then we went back.
Confetti pancakes.
Oh yeah,
damn.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, man. But you know,
Where can people find you online?
YouTube
at FB Kingston?
at FB Kingston.
Okay.
Instagram at FB
FB
Kingston
Kingston.
and Papa Parks. TikTok at Papa Parks.
Instagram is Pop Up Parks NYC.
There you go.
Our TikTok is Pop Up Parks Family.
Yeah.
Working on getting more content. You know,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
What are the
man.
last words you want to leave the internet with? You got to say something super profound to end the podcast. What are we saying?
Protect your neck.
Protect your neck.
That's great. Hey, man. Thank you guys so much for doing this. King, Jimmy, I appreciate you guys so much. Congrats on everything.
We appreciate you,
Congrats
bro.
on the companies, on the sponsor. Many more to come, I'm sure. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely check out FB Kingston. Check out Lap Parks. Check out Pop-Up Parks, NYC. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much. Bigspin Podcast.